Welcome to my series where I solve problems from Olympiads and other maths challenges. In these videos I'll be solving the problem, and sometimes I'll give extensions that will stretch your maths further, or general tips for solving problems of this type.
This is question 24 from the AMC8 2017. Mrs. Sanders has 3 children who call her regularly. One calls every 3 days, one calls her every 4 days, and one calls her every 5 days. So 3, 4, and 5. All 3 called her on December 31st, 2016. On how many days during the next year did she not receive a phone call from any of her children? So we know there's going to be 365 days in the regular year. I don't think they like to give problems with leap years in the AMC8 or any of the AMCs without telling you it's a leap year. If it's a leap year, of course, it will have 366 days. So probably the easiest way to do this is to actually count the days on which they do call her and then subtract that for 365. All right. So what we know is that the first grandchild is going to call her every 3 days. All right. Now, how many times does 3 go into 365? Well, you can just do that quite quickly. What's that going to be? It's going to be 1, 2, 1, remains 2. So it's going to be 121 days in which she's called by the first grandchild. Second one, we're going to divide it by 4. So you're going to get 91, remainder 1. So it's going to be 91 days in which she gets a call by the second one. And the third one, we're going to divide by 5. That one is going to go in perfectly. So that goes in 7 times 73 days. Okay, so you could add all of these up. The problem is there's going to be some days on which she gets called by 1 and 2, or by 2 and 3, and by 1 and 3, and then we're going to have to consider the final case. So let's try and work out what getting called by 1 and 2 happens every 12 days. So let's think about this. So we do 365 divided by 12, so that goes in 30 times remainder 5. It's going to be 30 days. She gets a call from both. All right, and then 1 and 3 is going to be 15. So how many days does she get? So we're going to find how many times is 15 going to 365. It's going to go in 2 times, remainder 6, and it's going to go in 4. So 24 days. Yeah. And then we have to do 2 and 3, which is going to be 20. 365 divided by 20 is what? It's going to be 18, remainder 5. Okay, so it's going to be 18 days. And the final thing, we also need to consider the day on which all 3 of them, 1, 2, and 3, all call. Happens pretty irregularly. 3, 4, and 5 multiplied together, of course, is 60. So 60 into 365 is going to be 6 days on which they all call. So let's try and work this out. We actually work backwards here. So how many days are there where she gets a call from 3 of them? Well, there's 6 days. Now, how many days are there where she gets a call from at least 2? So that's going to be this sum here. Sorry, that's a very bad 18. You add these together and you get 72 days. 72 days she gets a call with at least 2. But some of those days will be 3 of them. So we know we have to take away 6 days. So then we know now that there's going to be 66 days on which she's called by 2 of them or by 3 of them. And then we have to take away that from the total in which she gets a call, because we don't want to overcount them. So what's 121 plus 91 plus 73? That's going to be 5, 285, and then we do 285 days where she gets a call, And then we take this, it takes 66 away from this. What do you get? You get 9, 1. So you get 219 days. And then we take that away from 365. So 365, take away 219. 6, 4, 146. The answer is D. Okay, counting techniques like this require practice. Try to come up with your own examples. There's a really interesting pattern here, is that if we'd carried on going with this, you notice that you add these ones up, subtract this from it, but then actually add this on. There's an interesting alternating addition and subtraction pattern here. Try to investigate it yourself.
If you found this video helpful or interesting, please hit the like button, let me know why in the comments below, and of course subscribe so you won't miss the next video. Thanks for watching, see you next time.